Activist through his Make It Right Foundation. He is planning to rebuild thousands of homes, starting with 150 eco-friendly homes in the 9th Ward, one of the neighborhoods hardest hit by Katrina. Brad, good morning.
Good morning, Ann. How are you?
I'm doing great, but listen, this protest last night, I mean, it seems a strong indication that patience is wearing thin. You're not surprised by this video that we've been seeing?
No, not at all. It speaks to how sensitive the housing issue is around here, and it's, I'm telling you, it's an open nerve, and it's being sitting here in limbo for 2.5 years it's no surprise to me that it's reached this boiling point.
Since we last spoke about your efforts to rebuild in the lower 9th Ward for this, under this umbrella organization you've created called Make It Right, what has been the response, Brad?
It's been fantastic. We've had 12,000 people across America come in and donate. We've had people like Will Ferrell come in and adopt a house. Right now, you know, our initial goal is 150 houses. We got 52 houses that have been adopted for, which means 52 families. If you look behind me, you'll see 4 of the houses that have been righted, and we got 2 more weeks to go. I need people out there to come and adopt the other 100. And hopefully by that time we'll see this whole neighborhood symbolically put back together. It's
pink now because that's an art installation to indicate, you know, what happened because of Katrina. And what you're doing is every time a house is purchased, and you've also got David Spade has bought one. I understand the Bush Clinton Katrina Fund has donated $1 million. So you're going to basically write every house. And your goal is to write all of them. Is that right?
Yep, that's the goal. That's the plan. And we've had some really fun response. Last night we had an anonymous donor of $1 million. So it's working. It's really working. It's that thing we talked about of people coming together and people helping people, and that's where America's great.
Well, I know that you've worked really hard to make it work. For example, I know getting up early in the morning and being on live television isn't like your #1 thing to want to do, but you have done it because you have wanted so much for this to happen. So I'm going to let you've got 2 weeks left until you sort of end this phase of your fundraising. I'm going to give you a chance now to speak to the American people. What do you want them to do?
Just what we said before. I mean, this is, as you saw the emotions running high yesterday, and that is what's going on down here. That's the state of limbo that these families are very, very frustrated. These families are like your family, like my family, and they have no clear direction, home or anywhere elsewhere. So if this plan works, we can get people in homes. We're going to have people moving in here in these sites here by the end of summer. So if you feel the way I do, please, jump in, and you can help donate at any level. We're makeitRightNOLA.org, and love to have you. And
you have done all of this, and in large part, I think, because you, as you've said before, that New Orleans is a part of your heart. I know you're spending Christmas in New Orleans with the family. What are you looking forward to, bud?
Well, I'm hoping the paparazzi don't show up since we just announced it on air.
Oh no, but you told me that before.
It's not your fault.
You said before you were going to spend Christmas there. I'm sorry.
I cracked the egg. It's my fault. It's my fault. But no, I'm looking forward to, our son Pax, who's 4. This will be his first Christmas, I think. And I don't think they had much of a Christmas in the orphanage, and our daughter's turning 3. Well, should have good memories from this Christmas. So it's a special one for us.
Yeah, it's going to be really fun for me to imagine you trying to assemble all the Christmas gifts the next morning. I think America's going to love that image in their heads. But before we go, I want to say that
we're doing it.
Go ahead.
We're doing it now. We're trying to color coordinate paper so we know whose is whose, and we're working on our system.
Oh, that's good. Before we go, I want to mention that you did have a birthday this week, and so we have to say that America's wishing you happy birthday.
Geez.
I'm sorry we can't give you a better cake, but there you go. NBC News has decided to help you celebrate with an awesome cake. Tried to fit a hot water heater on top of it, but anyway, Brad Pitt, go ahead.
That I'll take.
Okay, all right. Brad Pitt will take your hot water heaters. Thanks so much, and happy everything, Brad. Congratulations for all you're doing.
Yes, you as well. You as well. All right. Thank you very much.
You bet. You bet. Talk to you soon. If you want more information on how you can donate to Make It Right, you can find the link on our website. Is at todayshow.com. And coming up next, hitting the books for holiday presents this year. But first,